Right. Hi, my name is Sean Rumbo. Welcome to a video overview on the 120 plus useful Apple MacBook keyboard shortcuts. If you're someone who uses an Apple MacBook computer regularly on a day-to-day basis, knowing the keyboard shortcuts will make your life so much easier when using your Apple MacBook computer. And in this video overview, I will go over some of the notable Apple MacBook keyboard shortcuts. So let's get started. So some of the notable Apple MacBook keyboard shortcuts that I would like to go over is like here. How to empty how to empty the trash on your Apple MacBook computer. To do that, press Command, Shift, and the delete keys all at once on your Apple MacBook computer to empty your trash on the computer. And to instantly empty the trash, press the Option, Command, Shift, and the delete key on your Apple MacBook keyboard all at once to empty the trash instantly. To preview, select the filters with quick look within a window, press the space bar. To preview a selected files with quick look in full screen mode, press the Option and the spacebar keys together on your Apple MacBook computer to instantly view files with quick look in full screen mode. To go to go to the folder directly, press the Command, Shift, and the letter G keys on your Apple MacBook keyboard to to make this command work, which that will make you go to the folder directly with that keyboard shortcut. If you want to move one down one folder on an Apple MacBook computer, press Command and the down arrow key on your keyboard. So if you and so now let's get into some of the different types of views here. For instance, if you want to see column view, press Command and the number 3 on your keyboard, on your Apple MacBook keyboard to enable column view. For gallery view, press the Command and the number 4 on your Apple MacBook keyboard, which that'll present gallery view. Now, how to instantly open a computer window without needing to move without the motion of your mouse? Press Command Shift Z on your Apple MacBook keyboard computer. For recent folder, to open the recents folder, press Command Shift F on your MacBook keyboard, and that'll enable the recent folders to open up. If you want to see the documents folder instantly without many clicks of your mouse pad or your mouse, press Command Shift and the letter O on your Apple MacBook keyboard to open the documents folder. If you want to open the desktop folder on your Apple MacBook computer without needing to click on your mouse or to manually on your on the mouse pad on your computer, press Command, Shift, and the letter D all at once on your Apple MacBook keyboards, which that will enable the desktop folder to open. What about the downloads folder? If you want to open the downloads folder without having to find it on your Apple MacBook computer, there's a quick and easy keyboard shortcut to do that. Press the Option, the Command, and the letter L keys all at once. And by doing so, that will enable you to open the downloads folder on your Apple MacBook computer. If you want to view your iCloud drive on your Apple MacBook computer, press Command, Shift, and the letter I icon on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that'll enable you to open your iCloud drive without having to manually search and find it on your computer. That's the keyboard shortcut for opening your iCloud drive. Okay, now let's get into some documents. To get in some documents, keyboard shortcuts. If you want to underline a text on a document without needing to manually having to do that, but by clicking your mouse or finding it, there's an easy way to do that on an Apple MacBook computer. Press Command and the letter U on your keyboard, Apple MacBook keyboards, and that will automatically underline text within a document. It's and we know easy way how to scroll a page up by manually scrolling, but that can be time consuming and tedious. Especially there's a lot of pages you have to scroll through and when you have a short amount of time to do so. There's an easy way for you can do that. To do that, press the FN and the little up arrow key on your Apple MacBook computer, and that will allow you to scroll one page up. If you want to scroll one page down on your Apple MacBook computer, press the FN and the down arrow key on your Apple MacBook computer and that will save you a lot of time when you need to scroll downwards. If you want to jump to the beginning of a document on your Apple MacBook computer, press the FN and the left arrow key on your Apple MacBook computer. If you want to jump to the end of the document, press the FN and the right arrow key on your Apple MacBook computer, and that will allow you to jump to the end of a document on your Apple MacBook computer. So to take a screenshot on an Apple MacBook computer, press Shift Command 3 on your Apple Mac excuse me, press Shift Command 3 all at once on your keyboard, and that will allow you to take a screenshot of the entire screen on your Apple MacBook computer. But what if you want to take a screenshot of a portion of the screen on your Apple MacBook computer? That's simple. Press Shift Command 4 and then hold the space bar to drag the selection if needed. And that will allow you to take a portion of the screenshot. What if you want to take a screenshot of a specific window or menu on an Apple MacBook computer? That's simple. Press Command, Shift, the number 4, and then press the space bar all at once, and that will allow you to take a screenshot of a specific window or menu on your Apple MacBook computer. If you want to select all, Whatever you want to select on your Apple MacBook computer, press Command A on your Apple MacBook computer. If you want to select multiple non con, con, contiguous items, press Command and left click. If you want to minimize well, we know how to manually minimize windows, but there's an easier way on an Apple MacBook to do that with the keyboard shortcuts. And the easy way by doing so is by pressing Command M on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that will minimize your current window on your Apple MacBook computer. But what if you want to minimize all windows? Simple. Press the Option, the Command, and the letter M keys on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that will allow you to minimize all windows within your Apple MacBook computer on whatever browser you're on. We know we know how to close current windows by manually closing it, but if you don't want to go through the motions of with little to no motions of clicking your mouse or by manually have to closing it on an Apple MacBook computer, there's an easy way to do that. And the easy way to do that is by pressing Command and the letter W on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that will allow you to close your current window or whatever window you have open. But if you want to close all windows, we know how to manually close all windows on an Apple MacBook computer, but there's an easy way to do that. Instead of manually have to close, and that can be time consuming and tedious. By doing so, press the Option, the Command, and the letter W on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that will allow you to close all windows on your Apple MacBook computer without having to manually do it by clicking of your mouse or your touchpad. What if you want to save something on your Apple MacBook computer? Simple. Press the Command and the letter S key on your keyboard, and that will allow you to save whatever you want to that you want to save on your Apple MacBook computer. What about print? If you want to print something without or to get to the print feature without needing many clicks or to manually find it, there's an easy way to do that. To do that on an Apple MacBook computer to print, press Command P on your keyboard. What if you want to find something? On your Apple MacBook computer, press Command F to search. What about find and replace? Press press the Option, the Command, and the letter F key all at once for the find and replace to be enabled. Now all Apple MacBook users probably will know this is a simple thing that we all know by now, and that is called, what if you want to copy something on an Apple MacBook computer? Simple. Press Command C, and we know how the simple way of the paste of what paste is of the paste, and we all know for Apple MacBook users that use it on a day-to-day regular basis, we know how to paste on an Apple MacBook. That's by pressing Command V. But what if you want to paste and delete original items? Well, there's a keyboard shortcut for that, and that is by pressing the Option, the Command, and the letter V on your Apple MacBook keyboards, and that will allow you to paste and delete original items. But what if you want to paste and match style something on your Apple MacBook computer? It's simple. Just press Shift, Option, Command, and the letter V all at once on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that will allow you to paste and match style on your Apple MacBook computer. Let's see, any other... Oh, here's a good one. How about switching to manually going and clicking to open tabs within your Apple MacBook computer can be time consuming and tedious, especially if there's a lot of them. There's an easy way to do that on an Apple MacBook computer. If without having to do it by manually clicking with lots of clicks of your mouse or your MacBook touchpad on your computer, just press Command and the Tab key on your Apple MacBook computer, and that will allow you to switch to the next open tab seamlessly. And if you want to switch to the previous open tab, just press Shift, Command, and the Tab key all at once on your Apple MacBook keyboard. Now that will allow you to switch to the previous open tab seamlessly without needing the clicks of your mouse or by manually having to do so. Now, put displays to sleep. Well, if you're not familiar with how to manually do it, there's an easy way. There's an easy way to do that. Just press the Shift, the Control, and the Eject button keys on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that will put your displays to sleep. Now we all know how to put your computer to sleep manually by just pressing on an Apple MacBook computer by pressing, like the startup menu on your Apple MacBook computer, and you can manually shut it down. Which I'll get to down here, an easy shortcut for that in a moment. An easy way to put your computer to sleep without having to do a lot of clicks of your mouse or your touchpad on your Apple MacBook computer. There's an easy way to do that. Press Option, CMD, and the eject keys all on your Apple MacBook computers at once, and that will allow you to put your computer to sleep easily. What if you want to quit all apps and restart? Simple. Just press the Control, Command, and eject key, and that will allow you to quit all apps and restart seamlessly on your Apple MacBook computer. What if you want to quit all apps and shut down instead of having to manually do this all the time? There's an easy way for you to do that, and this keyboard combination shortcut will allow you to do it seamlessly and easily. Just press the Control, the Option, the CMD, and the power button all at once, and that will allow you to quit all apps and shut down on your Apple MacBook computer easily. And if you want, and selecting from sleep, restart, and shutdown options, well, especially if you're on a tight time constraint and you need to, and you're someone who is in a hurry and doesn't have the patience that want to choose from the options between sleep, restart, and the shutdown options on your Apple MacBook computer, it is simple. There's an easy keyboard shortcut for that. Just press the Control and the eject keys on your Apple MacBook keyboard, and that will allow you to choose from sleep, restart, and shutdown options seamlessly without needing to have many motions or clicking on your mouse. I know I didn't get through all these keyboard shortcuts, but this is definitely a great resource. This is definitely a great website that I highly recommend and suggest all viewers who are watching this video to refer to this website, especially for viewers who are using an Apple MacBook computer on a regular day-to-day basis and who uses it regularly. That I highly recommend and suggest that you look at these MacBook keyboard shortcuts. They are very helpful and will save you a lot of time this way, and it will make navigating on your Apple MacBook computer a whole lot easier. I hope you found this video overview on the 120 plus use of MacBook keyboard shortcuts to be helpful. Thank you for watching.